Welcome to the first cast of the year. Thank you guys for joining me. Welcome to 2025. So we are celebrating with a brand new map made by the community for the community. I think Foxtermelon, Alpha Hex, and Maxing had a hand in making this. So thank you guys so much. Anyhow, the map is called Ishtar Cliffs, and it is inspired by Fields of Isis, which is a 2v2 map in Supreme Commander 2 and a 3v3 map in Supreme Commander 1. So this map, you could do 1v1 north to south, like we have here, or you could go 3v3 north to south, or 2v2 east versus west. So let me show you the spawn points. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So this map has a lot of versatility, and that is super neat. So yeah, and cool cliffs there, neat little trees, very unique shape, and the starting player in the center could build a factory right here and get these 4 mass extractors. So I think that is amazing. So more announcements. I'm sorry guys, I know it's you want to get to the action, but there is a tournament happening. You got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server to get access to these maps. I tell you guys all the time. Click the link down below to do that. But also, you got to check out the announcements page because there is a tournament happening Saturday, January 18th, 2025. For more information about that, you got to look at the Supreme Commander 2 announcements page. You got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. Sorry about all that. But anyhow, let's get on with it. We got the eco viewer. I'm going to explain that really quick. We got the players' colors, their names, the research per minute, mass per second, energy per second. And that was made by Alpha Hex. Click the link down below to what am I saying? Click the link down below to get involved with his YouTube channel. It is worth your time. So anyhow, we got the one, the only Iron Commander spawning in as the blue Cybern ACU, dropping on a lot of eco and doing a commander walk to build a triple land factory opener. So that could be pretty strong. We'll see how that goes for him. And like I said, you could build up there by moving your commander right there, doing a little calm walk, build right there. Definitely an air factory because, well, that's the only really useful thing right there. And get engineers out and they could, build these 4 mass extractors for you. So we got Awasy. He's spawning in as the white Aeon ACU, dropping down a air factory first and ecoing all the things. So we got 2 of the best players playing right now. We are super lucky. That is what and we're starting the year off right. Seriously. New maps, tournament, best players in the world playing right now. That's insane. And the tournament I was talking about, it starts Saturday, January 18th, 2025, 2 p.m. UTC, UC, whatever that. I'm telling you, I'm not a great source of information. I'm just the messenger here. I'm going to tell you what time it is, what day it is, but I don't really have a time. So you got to join the Discord server. There's another Discord server to join. And yeah, if you need to ask any questions, ask the guy named Ixon. So there's supposed to be 20 people for that tournament. And there's 14 people right now. So they need 6 more. If there's not 20, it won't happen. So guys, if you want to be in a tournament, you want to get more involved, that is how you do it. So back to the match. I'm sorry to ramble your ear off about all this stuff, but it's important to keep this game alive. So you saw the research. I think it was the radar upgrade for Iron Commander. He is pushing right in. Usually you don't push that hard against Aeon because they got that long range point defense. But I think he knows that his opponent went air for some reason. And that means he's going to be light on the ground. He's going to have 2 factories versus his triple land factory rush. Well, it's not really a rush. And Iron Commander wisely going for a fast expansion. Definitely a good thing there. And it's going to really rival the expansion back here that Awasy is going for. Going for a radar. Got that mass extractor. Sucking up delicious yummy mass. Dat mass, really smart. Taking out that radar. Blinding his opponent. Doesn't know. His opponent won't know where attacks are coming. So this is a little funnel here. Artillery, shotchas, you name it, are going to be very, very strong here. But you don't want to be in this position where this is your only territory, because there's not a lot of room to build. MMLs could wreck your house very fast. So it's good to defend. Heck, it might be even good to attack from, because it's, very, very small. Bombing this poor little engineer. Probably should have gone for the engineer, not the mass extractor. And a point defense. Very interesting placement for it. We got a lazy engineer here for Awasy. We don't like that. But yeah, that point defense doing very, very little damage. Yeah, it's getting wrecked. It is donezo. We got that engineer repairing Iron Commander. Iron Commander with the adapters. Pretty smart. Oh, one-shotting that. That is 200 mass, and there is no wreck left behind. Not so fun. Oh, that mass extractor does bite the dust, though. Not taking out the engineer. Not the most optimal of targets, but I think Awasy he's got enough problems to deal with. And, like I said, a long-range point defense shoos everyone away. It is got a lot more range than the other factions. Sorry, it's 1 a.m. right now, guys. I'm super duper tired. I'm just trying to make this happen for y'all. And 2 bots push out to try to go for an expansion that's not being expanded upon. That is one good thing about attacking your opponent early, especially in a map like this. Your opponent can't expand. Hurting for mass for sure. Awasy is hurting for mass. He's only got +8 per second. That engineer did indeed die. And we got a couple of... We do both slowly whittling away this mass extractor, but I think these adapters are going to get there sooner than later. Bodo Booms, researched by Awasy. Quite a good Aeon unit. Definitely a smart thing to have, because that's going to bolster all the health of these units. Building on the wreck there, pretty smart there by Awasy. Getting that radar station back up and running. Both players don't have a whole lot of mass. As you can see, Iron Commander's energy is in the red. That means he's below 1,000 energy. You definitely want to have more energy in this. And Iron Commander's mass has gone to red. So that means he has more than 300 mass. That means he's floating mass. Not anymore, though. He's building something. He's building a research station. What an interesting choice. He could have built another factory and really put the nail in his opponent's coffin, but he decided to go with a research station because he thinks his opponent is contained, which he might be, but he still has access to 4 mass extractors right there. He may not be able to do a whole lot here, but he's got 4 mass extractors, which will put him ahead. Iron Commander repairing that mass extractor, which is a smart thing to do, but he's going to rebuild the mass all right here. Having a couple adapters stick around, which is a wise decision. Trying to pull this raiding party here. There is nothing to raid because Awasy isn't pushing out the raid. Yeah, that we do both is going to pay the price. He is donezo out ski. And Iron Commander, having more mass for longer, is able to build another factory. So he is ahead on land factories that are... He's got double the factories. And he's pulling away in mass just by a little bit. Oh, we got Brackman on the field. That is the smart decision. But those Boda Booms, very powerful, boosting a lot of health. So the health of these Yenzu tanks are almost double the health of these bots. And way more, well, more than double than these Brackmen. Brackmen are not good frontline units, but they're great in behind your tank units. Yeah, that was a decent hit there. If he keeps getting decent hits like that, look at that. Splash damage. Brackmen just... They make it so that Awasy has to be very, very careful in this fight. He's got a micro, or else he will lose this army. I can't tell if the Brackmen are... Oh, this is going to hit. This is going to be hit. Those are pretty big hits. That's going to be a kill. No. Oh, yep, there was a kill. Ooh, these Brackmen are going to connect. Yeah, the Brackmen are doing work here. A factory going down here for Foxtermillan. Iron Commander's expansion. We got an expansion here for Awasy. So that will put Awasy above in mass. So it's 18 and 18 at the moment. But Iron Commander is not built on this mass here yet. So Iron Commander is behind on mass. Well, not yet, but he's going to be. Awasy not able to... Well, he's using his mass now. Is he building factories? He's got two research stations, which is, I think, is interesting because his opponent has more than double the producing factories. This isn't building. These two are. Let's see how the Brackmen shine in this choke point. We got jump jets, so now Iron Commander has access here. He could just jump jet over there, which would be a smart move. Iron Commander does need to complete the death ball. He needs to get his hands on... He needs to get his hands on MMLs at this point. We got a point defense here. Oh, is this going to hit? No. Shot wide. Yeah, multiple point... Oh! How did that die? Did enough Brackman fire take it out? Yeah, this is a very precarious situation for Awasy. Yeah, Iron Commander fell behind by 2 mass. Gonna be more. It's gonna be more. Awasy dipping below 1,000 energy. At this point, teleport is a thing since he went... I think he went Boda Boom. So teleport is a thing. Well, there's 2 paths to teleport. But teleport is something that he's going to want. That's one of the major strengths of Aeon in the late game. He's going to want to get that energy way, way up. Yeah, decent connections, but not a lot of good hits. I mean, there's some connections happening. Yeah, that's a lot of point defense, and it's very effective here. Oh, there's the teleport. Getting on... Ooh, jump jetting away. Oh, goodness! See, a Boda-boom goes down. Was that the only Boda-boom in the army? No, I don't think so. I don't see any Boda-booms, though. Yeah, their health went down to 1,500, so those are stock. Gonna queue up a factory, which is a smart thing to do. Awasy needs energy. Look at that. That teleport almost tapped him out. Of energy, that is. Iron Commander needs to make time to jump up here and get these resources, because he's not ahead. From that beginning, that beginning was very favorable to him. Awasy is catching up, but you should expect that of Awasy. He is way ahead. Well, not way ahead. He's got +2 mass on him. And Iron Commander is trying to snipe those... Oh, no! Trying to snipe those point defense using the Brackman. But Awasy is not allowing it. Uh-oh. Baited out. Got baited. Unit detonate, taking out some units. Not quite enough. Unit detonate, an extremely powerful tool for Cybran. And it looks like Iron Commander has evened out that army. It looked like Awasy was running away with it. Awasy has training 2 on his units, and I think Iron Commander got training 1, giving his units that much more health. Not a terrible choice. These 2 bots are just chilling. Wow, that guy, one of them was hurt, but he regenerated. Yeah, that's smart. Got to get all those mass extractors. Got to get those factories. Here comes some bombers. Is there anti-air? Yes, there's an anti-air on that factory. Adapters have amazingly powerful shields. MMLs would fix this problem. Now, 23 to plus 23 to plus 26. Oh, they're the MMLs. They're the Cobras. Yeah, that's way more than enough AA to take out this small number of We-Do boats. Yeah, they got the Cobras. Got the... Wow. It's one thing I hate about maps. Is that sometimes that happens. But we got the Cobras. We got those MMLs. They are online. Look at them in their missile launching hands. Or whatever you call them. Eyeballs? Whatever. Now this is a smart move. Iron Commander is sending up engineers. I think he's going to get that reclaim field. Now, that will really help him out. Now, the problem with Cybran are that they have the shortest range of MMLs in the game. So, that is a problem. Versing the faction with the longest point defense, the farthest shooting point defense, that is not going to really work well in Iron Commander's favor. But in Awasy's favor, it definitely is. Now again, sucking up delicious yummy mass, dat mass, yo. Repairing damaged units, not a bad idea. I mean, it's free, and free mass is always good. And that's... Wow, those engineers are somehow not getting targeted. Ooh, shields on those tanks. Got some jump jets and... Oh! So many bite the dust. Unit detonate, guys. If you are wanting to get good at this game, unit detonate. It's just insanely good. Oh no, I missed it. I missed it. Okay, so jump jetting up there, getting... They're gonna even out. Ooh, oh. Not bad at all. Need to get more MMLs. Oh boy, here we go. I would do it anyway. Put some damage on those MMLs. I mean those... Oh, and those point defense are down. That was a big part of this defense. No way this factory's going down. Awasy's repairing it. Super smart. Gonna teleport where? No, he decided not to teleport. Teleporting where? And he's teleporting back. Probably smart. Iron Commander going for yet another expansion. Smart move. Iron Commander is... How is he so much farther behind in mass? He's got more expansions here. That is... Here we go. Oh! Baited! And those bots don't... Oh, no. Not baited. There's a lot of carnage there in the center. Who has more massive... Oh, there we go. There's some bots doing some raiding. You could jump jet over that and do some damage there too with those 3 bots. That's what I would do. I think there were some tanks over here a second ago that I missed. Yeah, I gotta build. Gotta get more factories. I mean, at this point, Iron Commander needs to overwhelm or go megas. I don't know if megas would work in this situation. I don't know. A bomb bouncer might be surprising. A cicada. We've seen people do cicadas with small units, which bizarre. Man. Unit detonate. Such good effect. Oh, these 3 guys weren't doing nothing. Alright, Iron Commander still behind on mass. I think it's because these are vetting up back here. Yeah, he's getting good veterancy. Uh-oh. Awasy breaking away. Oh, unit detonate. Smart. And that's how Cybran win with smaller force size. But Iron Commander's still in this with all that delicious yummy mass. Sucking up the delicious yummy mass. Dat mass, yo. These engineers almost save each other. Oh, but he cannibalizes them. Did you see that? Repairing each other to murdering each other. Man, Awasy is losing ground here. Iron Commander is evened out. Oh, is Awasy reclaiming? Is that why his mass keep going up? I don't know. Uh-oh. There's that jump jet. Now 4 mass extractors are in... Oh yeah, he is reclaiming. That's why it was up in the 40s. Yeah, these mass extractors are now in danger. I think Iron Commander is pulling ahead in mass, maybe? I'm not sure. I like how the trees just get knocked over. Jump jetting out of here. Gonna try to take out more mass extractors. Awasy's looking pretty good in mass, to be fair. So, losing mass extractors, he's floated enough to be okay. I don't recommend floating mass ever, but sometimes you can't spend your mass. There's not enough room. You're under siege. You have to micro right now. Iron Commander has really done good for himself there. But it's still anybody's game. Do not count Awasy out. Who knows what Awasy's gonna do? If he gets behind Iron Commander, like back here with a teleport, he's good to go. Why isn't Iron Commander rebuilding that mass extractor? I demand it. Alright, now there's shields on Iron Commander's units. That bolsters their defense by quite a bit. And it probably was the necessary research. And on that research path is the bomb bouncer. I doubt we'll see it though. Uh-oh. Awasy made a great choice by teleporting over here and assaulting Iron Commander's biggest expansion. I'd put that closer to the factory so it could be, you know, protected by a shield. Uh-oh. See, this could be Iron Commander's undoing because now he's got units behind him. Uh-oh. Awasy spotted some smaller expansions. Little fights everywhere. There's little itty bitty fights everywhere. Big one in the center. Oh. It's like Awasy is not letting up. Huh. That's a bug. They were flying for some reason. Uh-oh. Looks like Awasy is running away with the spam, taking out one of Iron Commander's expansions. That's a big win right there for Awasy, because that is 4, 5, 6, 7 mass extractors that Iron Commander no longer has. And right here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mass extractors that Iron Commander has been denied. These 4 and back have been denied to Iron Commander. What is Iron Commander going to do? He is now surrounded. Awasy is now surrounding Iron Commander. This is an incredible match at this moment. Awasy is now running away with the mass. He now has control over the reclaim field. That is a big, big win. Plus, having more mass per second and sucking up delicious yummy mass. Dat mass, yo, way to go, Awasy. Picking off reinforcements, always a good time. His opponents are going to trickle in line by going in a line where his block could just blast everybody. I don't know why Iron Commander is insisting on building here. Awasy will know that he's up there and destroy his stuff. Awasy floating mass by quite a bit. What is he going to do? This is a terrible position for Iron Commander. He doesn't know. Oh, didn't get them all. But this is still a terrible position because he's effectively surrounded. Now, I think this might be a big... See, might be a big thing for Cybran and Aeon to do. They could teleport or jump jet all over the map. Unit detonate is a powerful tool right now. There's a lot of fighting all over. No, there's not a lot of unit detonating happening, and it's really hard to, considering that those teleports coordinated. We got a reserve force right here that could just go right there and do some work. We got some units just sitting there doing some work. There's not a lot firing at them. Just teleport wherever and just park your units. Yeah, this auxiliary force is going to go right for the core mass. That is probably the smart move. Definitely the smart move, actually. Iron Commander's floating a lot of mass. That's because he's losing factories, and he's not able to really make good use of his mass. Not a single core mass extractor lost at this moment, but I think that's going to change with these two guys right here, unless they get taken out. No, they're still alive. Losing a core mass is going to hurt, but Iron Commander has a lot of mass in the bank, so it might not be the worst in the world. Jump jetting in, doing the work. Oh, wow, they got it. Man, it was sub 1,000 hit points, though. Uh-oh. Teleport happens so fast, and I feel like jump jet's a little bit slower. Iron Commander could be capturing all that stuff. Can at least be attacking with those guys. Dividing Awasy's troops. Now that was a good move. Awasy now has to teleport. Yeah, he's recombining. Oh my goodness! How is Iron Commander going to deal with this? Is this going to sit there and let the Brackman do the work? Maybe? Iron Commander still has a very capable army, so it is still anyone's game. It looks like it's favoring Awasy at the moment. Fake out by Iron Commander, jump jetting toward his opponent's troops, and then backing up. Yeah, this keeps happening. This is not good for Iron Commander. I'm sure he wants to reinforce those troops up front. 2 factories down for Awasy. That is not the worst in the world, but definitely not good. A big, significant portion of units died in that unit detonate. These units right here could reinforce. They could do a pincher right there. Iron Commander isn't really rebuilding, and now he is. Thank goodness. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Urchinows? You know what? They are one of the worst units in the game. But since this map is kind of small and there's so many choke points, Urchinows could actually be pretty darn good. Point of defense slowly whittling down those 4 guys. But Urchinows could act... Oh! Speed reducing power armor! You don't see them being used very often, but it's a treat when your opponent can't kill your units. Going after an expansion. It's a lot of engineers, dude. Might want to start building a fighting force Floating a lot of mass, both players. I mean, there's not a lot of room. Okay, a bunch of factories definitely required. Gotta hit those expansions. An urchin now is born. We got a snail on the field. The reason why we call it a snail is because, well, it kind of looks like a snail shell, don't it? Extremely effective against small units, especially on choke points. It only shoots forward. Its range is very limited. I think it's lesser than a megalith and definitely lesser than the Fat Boy. But it's a interesting minor experimental. Iron Commander did take out this expansion, but I'm going to zoom out and you're going to see an expansion that should be Iron Commanders, but all your base belonged to Awasy. This is a bad position to be, but because the Loyalists aren't shooting back, they don't have the range. But it looks like those guys could at least have gone over here and take out these two mass extractors. Alright, let's see how these Urchinows do. I think they're going to actually be devastating because of this small... the small range. Like, you don't see these things very often. But when you do, it's quite devastating. But they have the worst turn radius and a lot of problems. Yeah, Cybran could dismantle an enemy army very, very quickly with their death balls. Oh no! Awasy, say it ain't so! Oh, TML at this stage in the game, when everything's falling apart for Iron Commander. Yeah, like I said, the Urchinows are devastating to small units. Look how fast they die. Wow, Iron Commander, it doesn't really have a whole lot of... Iron Commander control Cade. Probably smart. You got TML messing his base up. Got Urchinows right in choke points that could really mess up his opponents. Iron Commander did go for an expansion, but it just wasn't enough. So, I'm going to say, Awasy, thank you for sending me this replay. But I also have to say thank you, Foxtermelon, for telling him to save it in... He said this is one of the best games he's seen played, and I have to say it was one of the better ones. Definitely the best game I've ever seen played on this map. First time I've seen this map. That's the joke. But anyhow, Iron Commander had a pretty good lead, but he slowly lost it because Awasy is just a great player. He just he had that... This back area, I think, is actually rather more important than you think. But I could be wrong. Anyhow, Iron Commander has some gameplay on this map from his perspective. If you want to be a better player, definitely check him out. Great player, great guy. So anyhow, I'm tired. I'm going to end this like this video. Subscribe to my channel, favorite it because it helps me out. Send a good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com or join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server and go to #replays for stillspeaks. Upload it there and at me or direct message me. Find me and direct message me. Only do one of those ways. If you do more than one, I'll be confused and that'd make me sad. You don't want me sad. Don't do it. But you got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. There's over 3,000 members, close to 4,000 members. It's the only place you could get maps made by the community for the community, and another place to find people to play with and against. It is definitely worth your time if you like Supreme Commander 2. And also, there's tournaments. Dude, who doesn't love a good tournament? Cue Alphex's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming. Don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, dead chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now.
Comment down below, say something nice about the players, about the game, say something nice about the maps. And if you have nothing else to say thank you, Foxtermelon, thank you, Maxing, and thank you, AlphaHex. That'd be helpful. If you like what I do and you want to support this channel, the Patreon page, click the link down below to get involved with that. A huge shout out to Iron Commander, AlphaHex, Prelia Tornex, Valor, and Akone. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You can see all my past patrons' pictures up there. They're icons, of course. And if you want to pay me another way via PayPal, maybe $5 once, and call it a day, that's fine. I'd appreciate anything. Any support matters to me. So, you know, I have a Ko-Fi account. Thank you to Nuclear Pizza, Chabot, Mr. Wizard, Dr. Pearl, and a gigantic thank you to Colin300. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you. Again, you could see all their profile pictures for their gaming thing or Discord. But yeah. Anyhow, where am I in all this? I can't seem to figure it out. And if you want to support me without spending any money, don't worry, I got you. Just watch my videos all the way through. Comment, like, subscribe. Feed that YouTube algorithm. Help me out. Helps me be pushed to more people. And if you want to be even more helpful, want to be even more amazing, check out my band's music videos. Click the link down below to check them out. We're called King of Cups. Check out Merry Christmas, Don't Get Me Anything. It's definitely an amazing song. Missing You, really cool tracks. Please do that. Comment, like, subscribe, watch all the way through. Definitely helps me out. And if you want to be even more amazing, you want to be the most amazing you could be without spending any money, check out my band, King of Cups, on Spotify. Check out Merry Christmas, Don't Get Me Anything, and Missing You. Add them to a playlist. Listen to them 3, 4, 5 times through, all the way through. Those are the only ways to help me out. And follow King of Cups on Spotify. Helps me out so much. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Spotify cares about watch time, hours, and engagements. That's why I say follow us. I appreciate you all. So I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes. Can need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.